See ya. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What did we do overnight? Let's see. I would dipped pretty good. Pretty good to 420. Pretty good to 420. That's a solid level. Let's see. What did our hourly say yesterday? We made some levels. Wow. We're a good ways off of those. The 15-minute captured those, I believe. See in here? Yeah, so the 15-minute captured these lows. Boom. What is that? 40. Hey! Imagine that, right? So the 15-minute caught it, and even on the 15-minute now, we're just kind of got this area that's almost just waiting to be hammered. I like this one first. Let's stretch that out a little bit and make it bigger. This is the 2 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the 15-minute. Currently, on the 1 minute, I do like that level though, by the way. Where is that? 70, 75. So on the 1 minute, we're above the 200, above the 800, and we are above the MACD zero line, which is, in my opinion, most of the time pretty bullish. Pretty bullish. Stretch that out a little bit. MAs are in the right direction, but they have been from here, right? That's kind of what I was talking about yesterday. You're above, or you're getting above. These are now above right here, this area. Those are the kind of things that I really, really like to look for. And it is pre-market, which I do love. It is happening. And we have moved, right? So we have moved. This was just at 6:30. So this pop up and movement was at 6:30. And if you look at these levels, you think, oh, it's pre-market. Okay, great, but that's 52. I mean, to T1, essentially, you wouldn't get in here, but the first one is at 66. To me, that's a good amount of points. Some people, they do things a little differently. They want to get those big swings. I don't. I want to get in, get out, and either go to work or go do something fun. All right, so the 15-minute, we have a couple levels. Obviously, I like the pivots for levels, so I don't even have to draw it a ton. Seems like forever and ever, amen, we're going to get stops at those pivots. And not always, right? Like we blasted through here yesterday's deal. Not yesterday. Shoot, what am I saying? That was Friday. But it seems to respect them. ES respects them quite well most of the time too. Like a lot less whippy and stuff. Like boom, boom, pretty close. But we also had that, so that's important. Look right there on one. I mean, right there at it. So ES loves those pivots. NQ likes them, but it likes to flirt with them. Like, oh, we're gonna run 15 points over. We're gonna run kind of overshoot. NQ's overshooty for sure. Let's see. Let's start out with 3. I'm gonna try to adjust my volume a little bit. See if that helps. Actually, yeah. I think. That or I need to talk louder. I don't know. I'll get this a little closer to me. Okay. Sorry, guys. Kyle sent me a message. He's listening in. He's driving right now. He's like, hey, your volume sounds pretty good, but you could bump it up just a little bit. So hopefully that helped. Then I have to remember that the mic is up here, so if I lean back, I get a little bit quieter. I like how this is holding here, and then kind of trying to come up and do some stuff. Back in here, let's see, 5 minute. There isn't really a lot on the 1 hour 15. It's all, 1 hour is big old gap here. Okay, so there's that. The 15 minute, we could come on back up into here maybe. This area. What I'm looking at is right here. First would be, we got to get through here first. 5 minute. We're just kind of chilling. We got our low to low line on the 5. We're respecting that really well, actually. Then we'll drop to our 2. I'm not the type of person who can trade off multiple screens, looking at all kinds of different things. I really like to more so dial in and focus on one thing, and then, like I said, the 1 minute or the 2. If I'm going to trade the 2 minute, we'll trade the 2 minute. But I'm going to primarily then only look at the 2 minute, because I'm just trying to pull out bits at a time. I'm not trying to pull out big swings. You have to have a ton of capital or a ton of drawdown, or sometimes. Or you have to use really big size, which can go away really, really quickly. I was watching P-Dub's live stream yesterday when I went home, and he was 15 contracts across something, and he was down like 10 grand at 1 second. You could see it in the live, and I was like, oh my gosh. I can't stomach that. He can. He swings for the fence like that, and he does a good job. So that's just not my gig. Not yet. Not yet. Da, 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 da. All right, let's see. Oh, okay, cool. Kyle's doing a mic check for me. Like I said, he's listening in. And he said that it looks good. Kyle, how's my video look? I changed my setting for the video there. I know I zoomed in a little bit too. But I changed my setting to hopefully smooth things out and make things not so, I guess, wishy-washy when it kind of went in and went out. I just make sure it didn't look terrible. Alright. No, this looks like a short. Let's try it.
Filled.
Really, to down in here would be the best place. Oh, it's pre-market. That's $30. Normally that's like 300. That's funny. Come on down. I changed that too yesterday. When it said order filled yesterday, it was screaming. Come on down. We're looking for it, right in this area. Okay. That wasn't good. So let's run that low one more time.
Order filled.
All right, we got filled there for, oh, we didn't get all the way filled.
Order filled.
There, we got it that time. Wow, that was a tiny trade. I'm so not used to $10. 10, 15 bucks. How'd the order filled sound? Yesterday, like I said, it was so loud. I couldn't tell here because I just thought it sounded normal. Oh man, look, messed around and didn't even get my 73. That's what I was shooting for. Okay, so when I have the screen like this, in the video yesterday, I talked about this again. Block to block was 5 points. Block to block today is 1 point. And I know you can expand that. And so, oh, here we go. That's a better look. I'm sorry. So block to block is 3 points. And I know you can adjust that, but I'm talking about on average the way that I look at these things, because I can scroll in and out, right? And the blocks get bigger or smaller. There's a big block there. And now it's 5 points. But that's not what we looked at yesterday. And then on over here, this is a 2 minute, and this is 5 points. So much smaller. That's why you have to pay attention to how this is rolling. Like I said, during the times that this is really rolling out and these blocks are big, that trade right there was 300, 400, 500 bucks. I'm sorry, not quite. It's 250 just by size, not points, just size. It's like that size right there would have gotten paid really nicely. So keeping an eye on that and watching that is, in my opinion, very important. Like some feedback. Eventually we'll get it. We'll get more feedback. But I'm thinking about doing like camo netting, like camouflage netting, like we had when we were in the field, when we went to deployments and did different things. Put some camo netting in the background and then hang a flag. Do something, just something different. I don't see that all the time. Well, it looks like I should have stayed in that. That was a nice setup. So what happened was the 14 got below the 20, which I love. The MACD was down, confirmed down right here. Well, actually several places. Down, down, down. So like this is what tells me like we're potentially really going down. Then this one swung, gained momentum. So that's the difference in the MACD. A lot of people, you can watch several videos on it, but when the MACD slow line and fast line separate, the histogram, which I don't have up, would then get taller. So it would actually, because this is pointing down, it would get taller to the downside. And then when it loses a little bit of momentum, that would then shift, and the bars would start going back towards the zero line. Kind of like this. But when it's on the histogram, it would have been, so because it's crossed, it would have been under, right? And then the bars would have got bigger. And then once this curled back, the bars would have started getting smaller, just like in here. But when you couple that with these MAs are going up, and I'm talking about specifically right here, these MAs are going up, but this is tell you that there's a shift kind of coming, which was here. Momentum started falling off, and then it took a minute, and then it's like, oh, okay, here. Momentum really picked up in here, picked up hard here. Boom, it started. Momentum picked up, and then it swerved. If this had crossed, deal's off, right? But where this swerved, boom, now we're looking at zero line. Target was here. I just got out, but I took profit. I actually may have even had a little bit of drawdown in that. I could imagine like $7 or something. But yeah. Okay, cool. Sorry guys, getting feedback here. So what I did, Kyle, was I turned the desktop volume down. It was up pretty good, I guess. I was listening to something yesterday and I was jamming out, right? And then when it came across the feed, it was order filled. It's like, whoa. Which would actually be kind of cool to make that a thing, except when you're dozing off on your couch at night and all of a sudden you're like, yeah, we got a cool video going on. Yeah. All right, yeah. Order filled! You're like, whoa. Calm down. So yeah, I turned the desktop audio mixer thing down. And like I said, I fixed some settings yesterday with the delay. You go into a back screen and do all these weird things. Guys, I'm not a videographer, but I'm learning, and that's part of the journey too. So here I am learning something new and trying to hang out with you guys. All right, so our target was hit. I mean, perfect, right? The only thing that would have made this better at this time was if that was below the zero line. That's the only thing that would have made that even more perfect. So generally then I don't look for big plays. I don't necessarily look for these tiny little junior plays either, but at the same, like I said, this down here, it looks like this, right? This up here, right? So take into consideration this down here or this up here. This up here, boom. This down in here, a lot of times, boom. Kind of like here. Down here. Da-da-da-da-da-da. That's huge. That's the kind of play right there, even pre-market, right? And I didn't show up for it that early because we don't start at 5 a.m. That's what's showing me some stuff. I also have the 200. It is the 1 minute, but guys, all time frames just they work almost identically the same. There's the confirmation, and there's where the MACD would have started getting wider, like the histogram. That would start getting wider. The chart shows you, and all you really got to do is listen. I guess my ears have been plugged for years and years because I'm still trying to listen. I'm super excited to get a bunch of people in here and we talk about just how they do things, what they look for, what their setups might be. Woo, are we taking another trip here? The 2 minute is showing some crazy right there. It's tippy top in here though. Definitely looks like it's going.
Filled.
That's kind of what I figured.
Order filled.
Oh man, I don't want. This is crazy. It's so tiny. I'm used to that being huge. All right. Well, 2 winners, but this big. I think it's still gonna go, but I don't really want to run hammer into this, but really this then if it does get pierced with some power and some volume, which looks like it's about to happen, then we run down into like this zone. Boom. We top. We got a hiccup here, and not always, right? And not always. Nothing's absolute, but usually you'll get like a little, something like that. I actually slept really well last night. That was awesome. Feeling pretty good today. That account yesterday morning, I just slaughtered. Like, just took and diced it all up. Slaughtered. Then I actually was kind of more focused and, like I said, switched accounts and put some green on the board, which was nice. Put some decent green on the board too. Well, that didn't roll off, did it? Not yet. Kind of just chilling now. I looked at the calendar today. Wow, that's bright. Mm. I looked at the calendar. We have one star, one star, one star at 1300. That's 1 p.m. Eastern time. We have a 2-year note auction for two stars. That's kind of it today, unless there's some sort of weird Microsoft earnings report or something come out that I don't know about. That's the one good thing about, in my opinion, trading the futures is that you're not just slapped in one deal. One deal. Some news comes out about a company, and all of a sudden, your account just gets all chopped up because that one company instead of just multiple companies, kind of like an index fund, sort of. What we got? What we got? All right, so this one. Wow, 200. Yeah, it turned around quickly. So that again, that's why I said I didn't really want to try to push this, even though I had the little tail bar. Again, 1 minute. So I love it, but she'll lie to you some. You gotta be careful. He, she, whatever. It'll lie to you a little bit. It'll say, "Oh yeah, we're doing this." That's what I like it for, like small plays. Again, not $15, but I like it for small plays. Quick. 250, 300, $400 real quick on 5 contracts. I'm trading 3 right now because these things are tiny, which one could argue didn't step up, right? But it's pre-market fees, all that good stuff. I had a couple bigger. I'd like those bars to be bigger in between the blocks, which means for each block that you see, it would be more effective. Give me 1 sec, guys. Sorry about that. That was my boy going to school. Man, look at that shift out. That was awesome. See? He lied to us. 1 minute lied to us. A little bit. A little bit. It still wasn't terrible. 41. Oh, that is terrible. 2 points. That is terrible. Is this week just not... Maybe we just don't have much coming out this week, and it's just going to trade kind of slow. It's odd, though, because usually the NASDAQ and slow, those two things don't really go together. They don't really go together. Wow, man. All right, so breakout traders, which we do some of sometimes, loved it right in here. Smack. And then you could also argue... Uh-oh. You know, anywhere in there, smack. What is going on? Did some micro news just happen? Anyways, there's that. 74 to 84, that was 10 points. So I got, I don't know, a fraction of a point. And then it decides to run 10 points. Right? Right? Kyle's probably trading this like, dude, I've been long for 20 minutes. Kyle's a sniper, bro. He just... I got long for 250. There it is. How did I know? How did I know? That's so funny. I swear I didn't see that either until after I said it. That's hilarious. I love it. Kyle said, "Can I pet that dog?" He's like, "Yeah, bro, been long since the 1500s, 15,000s. What are you doing? Why aren't you long?" Look, he's long again. I'm just playing. We did have a hitch at the 0 line. That was cool. It's tiny. Golly, it's tiny. A 2 minute being a little bit bigger, we didn't breach the 0 line, so we had the hit. So now we're looking at potentially right here. Let me get that in here where you guys can see better. So potentially, I know it doesn't look like it up here, but you've got, let's see, here, right? And then here, okay? You even had 3 right there. 1, 2, 3, boom, right? 1, 2, again, tiny, but boom. And then potentially here. Depends on what this does. And then you have this line going up, right? So that's not what I want. Something similar to that. Doesn't have to be perfect. But so then you have this third one. Shoulder, head, shoulder, potential for some downside. Which I imagine we get, I don't know, maybe 4 points out of this. Oof. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's almost crazy to take a trade for $15, $30. But you know what? I mean, really, it's $15, $30 more than you had in your account. So for like 2.5 seconds worth of work, carry the one. That's a lot. That's a lot. I wish I made $15/$30 every 2.5 seconds that I worked with my company. Oh my goodness. Wow, of course. Of course. Ha! Imagine that. 1, 2, 3. Like I said, it's the 1 minute, right? So you're taking these setup. This is a 2 minute, but what I'm saying is there's the target, right? There's my target. So like I would look at this as the oh wow. Okay, imagine that, right? 1, 2, 3. Much prettier here though, right? This is easier to see. This is not easy to see. To some people, I guess you could draw a channel. This just isn't how I see it, right? So you could draw this maybe a channel. You're reaching towards the high of the channel and then you come down. This to me looks better. It looks much better. I'm a visual person. It's easier to see. Because these things show up all the time. Like you had boom, 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 and then a jump. Boom, 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 then a jump. Look. Oh, what did it do? Got bullish right there. Oh, oh, same play as yesterday. Same exact thing yesterday, right there. It jumped over. It actually showed that on the 1 minute, but where's that at? Was it right here? No, that's AM. Whoa. Where are you? That wasn't it. Might have been here. I'd have to really go back and find it, but oh, that's 6:30. No, starting to open. It's back there. It's almost the same exact setup as yesterday. The 1 minute looked just like that, and it went do 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 do. So I assume, that being said, that the 5 minute looked. So if the 1 minute looked like the 2 minute yesterday, then the 5 minute looked more like the smoother version of it. Because the 1 minute looked like this, but the 2 minute looked much more smooth. So if the 2 minute looks like this, I bet the 5 minute looks much more smooth. I would just check it out. So you got this deal, smooth. Boom. See how smooth that is? And everything that we talk about is there. Cross, power, drizzle. It's pre-market, so, but it is, that looks so much smoother than this. See how that, and the 1 minute looked just like that. Today it was the 2. When you start seeing these things over and 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 over, then you start really saying, oh, okay, there they are. Look. 1, 2, boom! Got him. Same. Not as pretty here, but same. golly, it doesn't really get like when it comes to these kind of looks or these pictures that you're checking out, it really doesn't get much better than that to me. And there I was doing nothing. I'm holding it out for something dumb. I don't want to do anything dumb for sure, but hold my can and watch this, that kind of deal. I'm not sure how I feel about these. Austin, what's up, brother? I'm not sure how I feel about these, but the white version of this, that's pretty good. The white version. I'll say white. It's just the original. So the white can version is what I mean. It's the original. Because the pink can and, God, what's that other one? They come in like a 3-pack. That one's not great. Nah. Austin, buddy, what are you doing up at 7:50 a.m.? You got to work this early? Oh, yeah, you probably do. You guys probably get rolling pretty quick. There you go. Look at that drip. Man, what am I doing? Good Lord. That was about as good as it gets. Kyle, you short from... Kyle took the short from up here at 90. Which we never even got to. That's how good he is. Guys, that's how good he is. He took the short from 90. Made the market pay him. Made the market maker cough up the extra 2 or 3 points. And then just boom, slammed it on him and then said, you know what, give my money. We're here. We're here, give my money. Oh, you got to be at work at 8? Oh, bro. I hope you're running good. You got 9 minutes. You got 9 minutes. A lot of times I like to pop this for a quick scalp long. I like it a lot better when it's not 1.5 points. See? Oh my word. So yesterday we were talking about this being like a bayonet. Obviously that's not the candle term for it, but whatever. I like to get 3/4 of it. So like anywhere from here or in the body, I like to get at least 3/4 of it. Seems like if it's not going to reverse or not going to do all that stuff, which it looks kind of like it still might, but 3/4 seems to be the cutoff. So when you get the top of this at 69.75, what's 3/4? It's not science here, but right there, right? Yeah. So this one got it. 41. Again, right now it's 1 point. I ain't going all ham on 1 point. I want to see these blocks get a little bit bigger. All right, so I like to run pre-market for this reason. I mean, like right here, even. This setup was beautiful. Look, boom, 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 head and shoulders on the MACD. That's why I love looking at it. And then you get in, right? So, or I get in, let's say, at 50-ish, right? Why do I see 50? Sorry. 79 or 80. And then you're out at 67. Gee, see, now that is a great move. And yeah, that's against. So this is pointed up, and these are pointed up. But then you look at this. You know, like I said, price action. Look at this, and then also this. Boom, boom, boom. With divergence. This is going down, while this is going up. Of course, right now that's hindsight, right? Obviously, but if you take this, like I said, 1, 2, 3, okay, right here. Here's a micro one. Boom, boom, boom. Right. So that's gotta look for. Oh, look. Okay. Kind of shows you. We just happen to have all that other deal here too, the 200 VWAP. Kind of shows you, hey, look at me. Look, down, zero line, down. We're under, we're getting under, smash. That's 66-ish, 58. Again, pre-market. Oh, this is really pre-market. This is last night. Guys, that's 6, 7, 8, 10 points. That's pretty solid, in my opinion. I don't have to have 1,000-point runners or anything like that. All right. I had ran up my other account yesterday. Well, I blew one, and then Focus took some really good trades on another account, and then I switched to this one, so I didn't give any of that back. And then end of day action yesterday, in my opinion, was terrible. So I ended up scalping one little deal for, I think it was $100, and that's this account. So then this morning I took the microest micro of trades, not on micros, but the microest of trades, and got this up another $50. So I know we're breaking records, baby. We're breaking records with that. Well, I tell you this though, I'd rather be up $10 at a time, $15 at a time, $50 at a time, versus down $50, $100, $10, $12, $3,000 at a time. Man, look at that go. Boom, 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 and fake. So that's the deal. They say, I don't know who they is, but that Head and Shoulders patterns, I want to say, is like slightly above 50% effective or follow through. I believe that's when you Google the statistics on certain chart patterns, and then that's what everyone else is looking at too. I'm not too sure that everyone's looking at Head and Shoulders on the daggone MACD, but in general, I mean, you can find one here. I mean, right here, right here, right here. Little tiny guys, right? You know, shoulder, head, shoulder. You can find them a lot of places. But what I'm saying is that they say that even on price action ones, they follow through 50, just a shade over 50-ish% of the time. And so it's like, okay, but if you capitalize on, this is what that would be. Let me just point it out right here. Okay. So basically, just like that. Make sure you guys can see that. All right, cool. So there you go. Ideally, when it's in price action, ideally, this should go the same from here to here, then from here to here. Okay, again, I'm talking about up here. MACD is calculated very, very differently and all that good stuff. But that would be the follow through. And that would be the tip of here to the neckline of here. In general, is how that works. Or the theory in how that works. I didn't make this up. I'm just spouting out. I'm regurgitating information, I guess. So then, this didn't follow through. All right, 50%, right? So if we can catch those deals here, here's the setup. Here's if this, then that, right? 1, 2. Hey, look at that with a tail bar off the 800. Looks tasty. Says the guy that made 15 bucks. Or, I don't know what it was, really. Let's see. I'll show it. Hey, 75, 57. So, big, massive win. I'm just kidding. But, like I said, 57 bucks in, no time. Still better than negative 57 or 0. And way better than negative $2,000. Of course, I'd like to have positive $2,000, but we're working on that. Very cool. And it said my drawdown was $9. What we got? Okay, yeah, so it's recording me as 4. I got $4 in drawdown. Not left. I've got almost 3,000 left. But I've got $4 in drawdown because this drew back up, I guess. See how this kind of this was more profitable at one point, and then it drew back up. So maybe even here too, just a touch. Ooh, that's a big bar to here. 84, 82. Ooh. Kyle, you crushing this, bro? I know how you like to pull it out. Pop, 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 pop. One shot, baby. One shot. Sniping. You already got the camo paint on, don't you? You're all iced out in camo paint. Creeping through with your ghillie suit on. Just waiting to say, oh, market. What dang? I gotta figure out where exactly I want to put my face. So I put it in this corner, but then when I pull this up, it makes it harder to see that. I'd have to keep moving it, right? So I'm not sure. Not sure. Let's go, market. Let's go. I hope that wasn't crazy loud right into the mic. All right, well, we have everything lined up for some momentum to the upside. Pivot. So everything is above, crossed, hitched. That was a really nice hidden continuation right there. I would say color change, but oh, that's a really good. Okay, so here's the color change on the 1 minute. This is where the red, green, 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 red, green, 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 right? Here's the hidden version on the 2 minute. Green, green, green. Eh, look at me hiding. And then it pops out. Boom. So that's a great example of what I was trying to describe yesterday. We jumped here. Sometimes it's really tough in here because you're wedged, right? So you're wedged between a pivot. Now this is the high of day, but you're wedged, right? Pivot, you know. Hang on, pivot. There you go. So that would be more target driven, and you're kind of just did it, right? And here, same thing. Now you're in between the 800. There's the 20. There's the 200. There's the 800, and there's a pivot. So it's kind of, it makes for a shorter range. It doesn't give you a ton of room to. But again, I do like taking super scalps. Like, when this is rolling, I like 2.5 points, 5 points, 3 points. It might run 15 points on a candle, but that's okay. That is okay. Here's the pullback. Check some stuff out and see. Whoa, does that blow my face out? Yeah, a little bit. I don't really like the lights on all over. Kind of hurts my eyes, like these white screens. That's why when you watch videos at night on at home, and all of a sudden somebody has a white screen that looks like this, or it blows out real huge, and boom, it's like, oh wow, jeez, I hate that. Where'd that go? There we go. That's what I was trying to look at. Huh. All right. All right. If that blew out your screen or anything, sorry about that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the boss is calling. Let's see what she has to say. Good morning. Good morning. I am streaming. It's my wife. Okay, good morning. I love you. Did you sleep well? I'm sorry. Okay. Well, I'm actually going to have to take a quick break. Something came up and I'm going to have to do that. So let's see. I'm going to leave this running for a second, but I am going to take a quick break and I'll be right back. Okay, your boy's back. Sorry about that. Had something that I had to take care of. Oh, that was a solid though. Look at this, above, boom. That right there, ooh, that right there shows that power that we were talking about yesterday. I said, me and Kyle were talking about yesterday. We wanted to see that power. That's what that looks like. Boom, boom, and then all of a sudden this pivot goes. Oh no, power. So you pushed it. I'm not saying it's going up forever. I'm just saying like that was a good little scalpy scalp. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Wow. Shoo. Look how high that is. Boom, 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 down, and then this shot. Okay, well, wow, skyrocket. But that right there was pretty solid. That was pretty solid. All right. All right. What is today? The 23rd. It is Tuesday. So, yeah, honestly, the market didn't do anything super crazy yet. Look at yesterday. That's a 2 minute chart on ES right there. Yesterday, 86.77, 10 point range. Oh, I bet that Keltner was fire yesterday. Oh, we had a big swing here. Okay, almost rounded off 49.73. Yeah, I mean that's a good jump. I'm gonna do it open. This was open, right? Yep. Look at that. Oh, that's the kind of stuff. Same thing on NAS though. It was just micro. This is a 2 minute on ES though. Up, crossing, up, go. So back to the one for us. This thing is just carrying on. What do we got over here? Right there. 13 and a quarter. Oh, that one first. Oh, not first. That's it. 13.75. Yeah. 13 and a quarter. 13.75. We actually got a little more room in that. Does she push right straight off? I don't want to chase this now, though. Dang. Same. Look at the same. That's what I was talking about a minute ago. Over. Did this deal and run. Look, same. This a 2 minute. This a 1 minute. So same. Over this deal, run. Over this deal, run. Rinse, lather, repeat, right? And that's when you go and look, or I'm going to look for targets. So target 1 was right there. Right here. And then when you got out of here, what's next? Well, what is next? Right? So then we come over. 13 and a quarter is pretty solid. We got 1 and yeah, same. It's kind of all saying the same thing. That's actually 10 more points. I don't want to see this just straight rip up there. I was going to say I'd like it to give us a better entry, but that was it. Right there. Golly. 89. Yeah, that's 10, 11 points. Dang. All right, 2 micro trades this morning. Not micros, just small. I meant small. Filter through. That's better. Like if we are going to go up to 14 and change, this is healthier. But if this gets too big, right? So if this gets too big, then it's like, oh, okay. Sellers got serious. This crosshair thing, I'm not too sure I like that. It is what it is, I guess. Make some crosshair settings. No. Okay. All right. What is that to there? 5? I think we'll pull this
Order
off.
filled.
I think we'll pull off some of this action right in here. Probably get more out of that, but got everything going for us. Trying to be conservative this morning. I like that 13. I like that 1325 area. It's actually pretty good. So we're long here. I don't really like taking it far away from these points, but this is the first color change off of this, and I think we'll get some push. Doesn't mean we will. Just kind of, well, there you go. All right, got that one filled. Where are we at now? Ooh, bro. Whopping. I think that took care of my little bitty drawdown, though. My little $4 drawdown. I'm pretty sure it did. I like the 13 move, 13 and a quarter. I just don't know if we have enough volume to really roll with it yet. You know what I'm saying? Ramped up here. So that showed a continuation. This had the power. It's ramping. Color change. Continuation. Now we're looking at fizzle. Potentially pushing back up here, and then 13 and a quarter maybe getting tapped. I'd like to see this come back into here first, which is down into here, and then before it shifts. Don't want to see it all at one time. If that happened all in one bar, it'd be the biggest bar on this screen right now, and then it would be, for me, it would be looking like, okay, we're changing. Look, all the way up. All the way to the touch. Ding! Top target's all the way up here. 13 and a quarter. Again, I don't like the volume right now. But that would be That would be pretty accurate in my opinion. Kyle's already taken this trade. It's already happened, and then what he did was he drew out like $17 million out of the market right now, and then he's like, "Dude, what are you do? What are you doing? What are you waiting on? I already took this trade. It's over. I got my 13." I love that dude. He's so cool. Are we gonna get up there? Good lord. Now the volume's rolling in, of course. Momentum, 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 volume. Oh my goodness. Ooh, front runners. Straight up front runners are just gonna smack it. Pow. Wow, they front ran that pretty good so far. Or do we have some weird little wick over there that's going, hey, I need to get touched first and then we can move on? No, I still really like it right in there. That's ugly though. $15 even? Shoo. It's going. No way. I'd be surprised if it doesn't. That got worse, but I think it could run up and like it still could. Market can do anything. Man, that looks so much bigger in a regular time. Okay, well that was 105. That's not. How's that 105 already had that much going? Who knows? What was it? 0150 to 03 and some change. It's not even. Yeah. Oh no, that's right. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, because I took those dinkers and then added two. Yeah, some. My balance is up. That's right. That's right. So that actually was a decent, $100. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, great. Look what we did. We crossed. I still think she's going for it. I still think she's going for it. Anywhere in here. Boom. Yeah, let's see. That's ugly, but I still think anywhere in here. Man, we should have been long. I should have been long right here. Shooting for see, got multiple things. Multiple things got to line up. Why is this good? Why is this good? We're up. We're up. Why is this good? We're up. We're up. You know, you get long here. Not me. Well, that's what I'm looking for. Is why not, right? This can turn into what we want it to be. This is still what we want it to be. See that? The 2 minute is still what we want it to be for this. Well, that'd be pretty cool if we just snap 13 and a quarter, 15. Bink. Clint, what's up, my man? Make some monies this morning. Yeah, I did actually. Tiny bit. These point spreads aren't very big right now, but yeah. So just this morning, kind of dinking around with kind of low volume, kind of low point spreads. I've already taken 153. And the account balance on this one is up $247 total. So that was a little bit yesterday, a little bit today, and then another account I destroyed yesterday, and then another account I made quite a bit in, over 900. Hey, there's that push I was talking about, straight to the target. Look, boom, and do we get 13? You got 12.75. Do we get 13? 13 and a quarter. All right. Well, it touched 13. It touched it. It touched it. Right there. And now this is healthy again. Isn't that crazy? So this says, we're still in pretty good shape. And there's the line break. Well, there's the target anyway, so there's the line break. Like to see that more, more out here. But, when you're in momentum and all that stuff, there's the line break. Yeah, it's good stuff. Oh, there's that 15-16. Right there. Oh my gosh, it's pushing. So what was that? 04. Wow. Here's my little play. There's the big one. I just didn't like this. I didn't like this kind of volume, and then all of a sudden, boom. Good stuff. Wow, okay. So we did what we thought we might do. Next 21, 23, 27. 21, 23, 27. Let's see. We broke that. Yeah. So right here. 23, 27, same. 27, 34. Wow. She's a runner. She's a track star. Okay. This is being live is different, and I know that I don't have a bajillion people watching right now, but I'm trying to explain some of this stuff while I'm trying to do it. It's really not that easy, even though I don't have a big bunch of people to explain it to yet, or not explain it to, but share it with. I guess would be more accurate. There's almost no way we don't drip this to here. Oh, I don't know about all the way to there, but yeah. So first run here on a pullback. Second run here. Third run here. So 21 to 11, 10-point pullback. We're showing, we're running strong. Trackstar. Clint, what time you got to go to work, bro? We coming back to 11? That didn't look like too much back action. That one little deal right there didn't look like it was just gonna scorch to the downside. That's for sure. That looks like 27's getting some love. Yeah, that looks like 27's getting some love. Oh, you're at work already? Ugh, I hear you. It's the American dream, man. Work. I owe. It's off to work I go, right? Are we gonna get that 27 touch? Looks like it. So yeah, this deal in here was solid, especially right in here after this came up. Man. Did we get to... No, we didn't get to 27. I assume, like I said, 18, 13, 11. 18, 13, 11. That's what I'm thinking. And we're at 21. Or does she race to 27 first? Our direction of momentum says yes, but we'll see. Oh, lake would be nice today. Yeah, nice and frozen. Actually, it would be good if the ramp thaws out. We should definitely go catch some winter bass. That would be fun. I'd say now that the water temperature's gotten super chill, they're set up better, especially on shad. We're getting to 18. Are we going to get it or is it going to rip? 18, 13, 11. It's kind of looking like it. I don't like these no color candles. These no color candles to me are like, it really, really doesn't. It, it doesn't tell you anything, but it also says, watch this. We're about to do something dumb. And you don't know what it is. If you have two of them, does it cancel? So if you have one, and then a couple seconds, it's just like another one. Does the one cancel the other one, and it's no longer something dumb? It's just something, you know. Like a double negative makes a positive, right? I'd really like to see this come back into here. Okay, well, yeah, like that. Exactly like that. I was half tempted to run that too. Look, no color, no color, no color. Wait a minute. Okay, so we had these two cancel, and then this one goes, I'm about to do something dumb. Look. Bah! All right, so it ran down 18. Uh-oh. Did it get 13? It got 13. Uh-oh. Does it go for 11, 11 and a quarter? Does it go? This actually climbed out pretty good. So that was earlier what I was saying. If this bar was like really big, kind of like this one, wouldn't be so excited about just going long. Just, right? Even though this is going to bounce. Wow, we are speeding up. All right, ready for a bright screen? Hang on, hang on. I swear there was nothing there. Oh, red book. Yeah, 8 minutes. That's so small though. It's like a 1 star. It's almost nothing. Wow, did I call that or what? Dang. How about call it with an entry, Ronnie? How about entry? What is that doing? Entry. Well, this looks okay. Sorry about that. Just checking my camera and settings. I want to make sure that it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Oof. So the no color bars are almost as bad as this bar to me. That's like the second least favorite bar for me. It almost tells you nothing. The worst, the least. I was serious that time. So yeah, working on the funded accounts here. Or no. I screwed that up. Not funded accounts. I'm working on, I guess, Combine accounts or Apex. Yeah, Combine, like accounts to get passed. Accounts to be funded. How about that? Working on that. Okay, well, that was solid. So I didn't think that was going to drip all the way. I just thought that it would kind of pause around in here, which it did, but then kind of, mess around a little bit. Boy, that seller wasn't messing around. Seller said, "Come here." And do we get a bar that says finish him? Finish him. Oh, did the buyer say, wait, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I almost want to say that would be a continuation color change, but see where we held up. So from here, if you were to be looking for entries here, in my opinion, if we took that, first one would have been there, there, there. I'm following these down. There, then there, which is where we got to, which also coincides with there, right? Two-minute chart. So there. Now we're gonna shifty. Do we wreck the 20 that's inclining? I don't think it's super likely that we just destroy the 20 inclining without news or something. Like so here it's flat, right? We go the other direction, but we don't really go. Then once it's inclining, nah. And now we've had, 1, 2, 3 good pushes. I look for something crazy in here. Kind of like that. I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to take a quick little... Oh. Maybe I shouldn't take anything. Maybe I should take a daggone trade. Not right this second. I just meant in general. I'll be right back. All right. Take a quick little break there. I didn't think we were just going to slam through it without any significance there. Momentum says this, but we also had our runs, right? So we had 1, 2, 3. And then do we continue and create something wow back in here? I don't think that's going to drop just yet. We're going to run it to maybe. run it back. We had a lot of momentum. We still have a rising 20. That was my thought. I could get slammed on this. We'll see. Wow, that's actually away from there pretty good. Come on, keep going. Wow, go faster. I don't really like these tiny little deals, but a little faster would make me feel a little better. Really? So much for feeling better, right? All that momentum's going to quit with one little deal? No way. No way. I don't think we just fall out here. Wow, that's how quick it goes back. Whoo! Whoo! Bad juju. Not even... Oh, I missed the pop. No wonder.
Order filled.
I don't think that's over, but it's also risky. I should have been here, not here. Yeah. That's okay. So we gave a little back, and we have less drawdown. Let's see. Yeah. That's okay, though. Watch it run back up. Ooh, boom. Boom, boom. We got the head and shoulders right there. That might come on down. Maybe. It's looking... Boom, boom, boom. So that's a price action one. I hate that I gave that up. And then I kind of waited too. That's okay. It's alright. The idea was correct right here. For this to make that sweep, which was here.
Order filled.
It looks promising. Everything's in our... Oh, the 20's still rising. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Order filled.
Wow. It's kind of what I... So, the cross here is what I was looking at. The hitch here, which happened. I got tilted on. Like, I got burned on it. Because I should have been in here if I was going to. This happened, this happened, this happened. Bing. 3 contracts. I'm used to that being 5 contracts. So that's why I'm used to seeing 250 there. But these deals were low. See, now they're big. Look, 500, 10. It's 10-point swings. And now 5. Earlier there were 2. Earlier they were much smaller. Wow, that was actually pretty decent. Wish that was 5 contracts now. And the closer we get to, that's not always true. Mark can do whatever it wants. I was going to say the closer we get to open, the more that these should open up. See the difference here now? So like 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. When we were in here, and it's not going to show it now. It's weird how this works. 5, 10, you know what I'm saying? 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. But when we were earlier, that was not the case. That changed. That's something that I think it's important. Like I think over time, and you're like, wow, I took a really good trade and that was a giant candle. Okay, cool. But you look at it, you think that was a really big trade, but you got 2.5 points. You got a point, or you got 3 points, especially in Q. I mean, ES. Whereas when you start to look now the size of that candle here is 95 to 05. That's a 10-point candle. Let me size that up. Size that up between. It's hard to even see it. That's so small. Ooh, continuation. I saw it here. So we had this. We had several things going on for us here. This. 1, 2, 3. Cross. At the 0 line. Below the 0 line. Smack. Love that. Again. 1, 2, 3. Below. Here. Below. Smack. Guys, I'm not looking for much. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so now this was all on 3 contracts, minus that loss. I did lose on that trade, but minus that loss, okay, add $135 back. That now is plus 135, 379. So 379 on 3 contracts. So 6 contracts, that's 379 times 2, 380, 760, 758. So it's 758. It's $758 from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. I don't know, where you all work or what you all do, but generally clicking a couple buttons and hanging out on stream and kind of paying attention to what the market's doing and so on, trying to get good at this. I didn't do that. I didn't. I was running 3 contracts. I did take a small loss in there, yes. But that would be $750 in 2 hours before 9 a.m. Then what? Guys, then what? We go to the lake. We go to the beach. We go to the gym. Speaking of gym, I need to get back in the gym. I need to get my NCO body back. This big thing right here, I need to get that back. Oh, yeah, I'm rocking the gear today. Boom. Yes, indeed. I'm rocking the gear today. Rocking it. Now, by no means am I trying to teach people how to trade. I'm not. I want people to hang out. I want people to have a good time, go over things, concepts. I want to learn too. So I want to learn if you have a really cool deal that you like. I want to learn if you have something that you've seen over time, like my little deal here with the pre-market that was 2 points. That box right now, which is not zoomed in the way that I normally have it, is 10 points. So if I normally have it like this, right now, it is still 2 points, okay? But if we run it down just to one thing, boom. So again, it's how you normally look at it. I really like for this to meet back with this somewhere in here. But it doesn't have to. This can meet with this all the way down here. Potentially back all the way, turns and goes, this could meet up here. What's that look like? Oh, okay. So the mic is actually literally my fingertip is on top of it. Right there. Right. My audio went out. I don't even know for how long. Dang. Oh, it's probably when I moved my mic up and down. Crap. Oh, I was talking through that like. All right, learning curves on that end too. So what I was trying to say was earlier, I wanted to see how, if this got back up to here, I wanted to see how that reacted. If this got to here, I wanted to see how it reacted. And then it blasted through. But right here, this specifically, we're under. These are lined up correctly. these are lined up correctly, and we shifted right off of that. God, I was talking through that. I didn't even take the trade, but I was talking through it. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. The audio stream is correct. I don't know what that means. Yeah. Bitrate 0. I don't even know what that means. Alright, so now how we react here is usually doesn't just power through. That's the 800 on the 2 minute. Oh, wow. Hey, buddy. Good morning. Daniel's in the house. Be good, don't suck. Wow. It's great advice. Thanks, buddy. Be good, don't suck. So far, I'm doing pretty well. I missed this just a minute ago. I was trying to actually just talk through it without taking it. That was solid. 1 minute told the story. Bam, 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 bam. Got this one. I missed this one. And my entry was late here. It should have been here. And then that one would have been decent too. So late entry, guys. You gotta focus. Yeah, my buddy Daniel there in the chat, he's a super good friend of mine since I was like 12 years old. Super good friend. I'm trying to introduce him to this stuff, and he says, well, you get good at it first, and then we'll take a look. I'm like, all right, well, I'm getting better. I used to lose, and now I seem to be. I still lose, but not near as much. And then I also have winners too, like winning days. So, like yesterday, let's see, which one of these is it? I guess this one. Yeah. So yesterday, you can see what we did. Oh, that's okay. It's a new day. Never mind. So you can see what we did yesterday here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but anyways, we did almost $1,000 with fees, and it's $915 yesterday. Then we switched to this account because we wanted to keep that profit, right? And then now we're trying to build this up. I really like this break here. Wow. I should have been there. I should have been in on that. Dang it. Like here though, right? 90. I still want this to kiss this at some point. So we're still trying to be careful here, but see that break? So at 90, I totally missed that. 90 to 87, 86, 80. Oh, there it was. There was the break. And then you're out. That's it. That's me right there. You take that, you get 3, 4, 5 points real quick. You do it on 3, 4, 5 contracts. That's a good lick. And it totally would have got filled. And you take, And you take that a few times, right? On obviously you got to put in a lot of time and a lot of hours to learn. And I'm not the person. I'm not a coach. I'm not the best at it. I just can share what I see, and that's it. But that one right there, boom, boom. 5 contracts, even at 2.5 points. Guys, listen, 5 contracts at 2.5 points is $250. I know that doesn't sound like a lot when there's other people putting up huge numbers. Um, Heck, I think Patrick yesterday put up like he's running 15 contracts at a time, and he put up in one trade he put up like 6-7 grand. He drew down at one point 10 grand. I was like, oh, my eyes lit up. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I could handle. Well, I know I can't. I can't handle that right now. $10,000 in drawdown for a wick that just goes whoop whoop. Mm. But ideally, the first goal is to replace my income. Then move on. We're going again. Huh. All right. What do we got? 15 minutes to open. And right now the VWAP's all the way down here. So we got 15 minutes to open. And we're sitting at, what? It's at 73.50. Doesn't seem like a super solid spot, per se. Doesn't mean it's not, but it just doesn't seem like it. All right, now what do we got? We're pretty extended here. Oh, almost looks like we're setting up for a deal here. And then our ultimate target will be 80. 9 points from here. Rotated the pivot. We just rotated the pivot so far. 84. 5 points. I don't know. We'll see. Love these non-color bars. It's like a Nimbus. Oh, man. Looks like it's going to run it. Looks like it's going to run it. So yeah, we're 13 minutes away from open, like the U.S. market open, where it should see some craziness. This is still gonna dive, man. Do we get 80? I think we do. Wow, that was. If we do, we should have been in from up here, right? If we're interested in this, we should have been in up here. It's all about entry. So you get in down here, and where do you got to go? Right? Because it loves to test these. And I know it did, and we rotated that pivot right here. But we have this one. So we're kind of, running in between these two so far. And then there it goes. So ideally, though, if you're into one of these, or if I'm going to get in one of these, I almost want to be in here with the least amount of risk. When I get in here, then here, I have all this risk. Got it, though. My man gives me beautiful advice. Be good, don't suck. That's perfect advice. I got a buddy saying my link does nothing. Let's see. That can't be right. Tested it several times. Okay, so he says the link does nothing but takes you to Apex. And that's what the link is going to do. The link is going to take you to Apex. I'm going to shoot a picture of this real quick. So the link in the description takes you to Apex Trader Funding because it's not Ronnie Trader Funding. It takes you to Apex's website, and it auto-fills. My link in the description will auto-fill the coupon code, which is up here, up above this. The QTOIFTLW. That's the coupon code. The link in the description of this live stream will take you to the Apex site, and then at the bottom it auto-fills the coupon code. So he's not, he might be on here now. Joe, is that you? I'm going to give him a shout so he can hear that too. He didn't answer. Well, there was our spot right there. That was definitely our spot. Missed out on that one. Well, I wouldn't say I missed out. We talked about it. I just didn't pull the trigger, I guess. Yeah, let me see if he can go to the live real quick. I'm gonna text him. I'm gonna shoot a little quick video actually. All right, bro. Yeah, so the link takes you to the link in the live. So if you click on the live stream, the link in the description below takes you to straight to the Apex site, and it will autofill this code. So that code will be autofilled, and then that will be linked to my affiliate deal. And I appreciate the support, by the way. Big time. Brand new channel. You know, we're trying to do some things that are a little bit different from other places. Ultimately, it's just, you know, it's buy and sell. But at the same time, I truly believe in transparency, honesty, and, you know, learning. This is a journey for everybody. Some people are further along that journey. Some people aren't, you know. So I would say that I'm further than some, but not all for sure. And there's guys and girls who are men and women who are a lot better at this than me. But you know, what does that look like at the end of the day? You having a good time? You learning something? Or are you getting yelled at, cussed out, and belittled? Not my gig, you know. Not my gig at all. What are we looking at? 71.75? Potentially. It's a little far away. Look at this. So, like I said earlier, I was looking to see how this responded when we were only here. So you could only see this, right? I wanted to see how this responded. So I said when this was over here, it could respond up here, it could respond down here. Still hasn't touched out with it yet. On this side of the house which is where I take most of my setups, most of my looks. Well, this is how it responded. This is a 20. This is my 20. I should go ahead and make this purple so it's not confusing. There you go. That's also my favorite color. I don't know why. Just is. Who knows why your favorite color is your favorite color? Man, what a great setup here and here. Below, 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 and then we come into here. So target would have been, for me, target would have been here, even though we're slipping it. And it looks like it's, what, 9:26, and we're just sliding on down to that VWAP. Sliding on down to that VWAP. 73.50, we talked about that earlier too. And then how do we respond there? With a tail bar? Nice. We didn't get it all the way, though. We did not get it all the way. So I could thicken that up just a touch. There you go. We didn't get it all the way. Now, do we do a rattle can? Or do we shift and see how this reacts here? Here we go. Here we go. All right, opens in 2 minutes and what, 30 seconds ish? I kind of like where this is headed. It's for you, Joe. It's for you, buddy. But dang. Wow. Wow. And where are we at here? We got that makes a lot of sense. Which actually makes a lot of sense still. Then also, that one. It also makes a lot of sense. Okay, there we go. So right there. So I'm targeting here. In this level. And we are at that level. See that level? Nice. That was for you, Joe. I drew some lines. Can't believe that took off that good. Wow. Open in, what, 30 seconds? Something like that. And we have open in, yeah, 20. Kind of chilling at that pivot. How do we respond? How do we respond off that 20 right there? I mean, there you go. So now we have the rattle can in between some of this stuff. 820. All right, here we go. We are open for business. We're live right now, pumping, pumping, pumping. Are they trapping? Are they trapping or are they gonna run it? Let's see. We do have some space down here, right? We have some room. Oh, wow. Wow, I guess they did. All right. Is this a trap? Well, whatever happens, right now they have a lot of sellers in that bar. A lot of sellers in that bar. It is right off a pivot. And we are hitching underneath. Does that fill up? Okay, we definitely open to the downside. Where's our 15-minute levels? That's a big bottom. We're bouncing. See, we're bouncing at the 15. We're bouncing off the 200 right there. It's perfect. Now what do we do? Now what do we do? So we know we got a resistance right there, or support. Oh, all right. Well, there you go. Fab 4. It's more in this range, and we broke it right in here. That's wild. Bounce back. That is wild. All right, so we got, what, 90? Wow, that's 50, 60, 50 points right there. Let's see where we went. We went to the lows. The overnight low is here. The overnight low is 2050. A little bit of a chop zone here. How does she respond? Wow, straight down. That's, to me, that's really hard to get into. A straight down move. It's really hard just to be like, okay, ready, set, go. Mm-mm. 49. 49. I don't know when this is going to stop, but then we want to pull when it does. I always like to do this kind of deal and check it out. And then we, here's 50%. But we haven't stopped yet, per se. Okay, so then that gets a little deeper. Right off the low, 50 would put us right back to that. Okay. First color change. Overnight low just got breached. New lows, new lows, new lows. It was like a 70-something% chance of failing a new higher, new low. I mean, I'm saying without just having a bounce like this. Oh, my man. Kyle's in the house. Caught that bounce off the Monday low. Of course he did. Sniper Kyle's in the house. Just made 500 on that RBI. RBI? You mean GBI? I hope. If you were long there, RBI would. I hope you meant GBI. What we got? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, there it is. GBI. Yep. Good deal. I think we get back up into this 49 range. Which actually... Oh, that's showing 50... Oh, I'd have to move my chart. Yeah. Alright, here you go. Now what does it say? 51? Yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking with this. I want this fill. Oh, wow. Wow, what a late entry for me. Like, I didn't get filled bad. I just had a late entry. Push, thank you. Jeez. All right. Got that one. Good job, Kyle. I like these little, I do like these little short plays based off of counter trend. I like short plays in general, but I'm just saying I want to keep it a small counter. Look at this, 49. And what do we do? Go? There's just 618. I know it's upside down. And my fib is upside down. I know that this is 618 this way and then 618 that way. So I don't really care which direction that I put it. It's correct. Kyle, my man, did you snipe that? Bro, look at that. Wow, that tail bar is big, son, big. Made 500. Let's go, Sniper K. Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. All right, now we're in that. Now we're in that zone of 50%, right? So do we come back into here and bounce out, or do we come back and continue? Oh, wow, look at that. 1 minute showed a nice little push off of that. What is that, a spinning top doji looking thing? All right, there's the 618 touch. If we go much further past this, then I would look for a 50% retracement of this push and then to shift out. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying, like, if we get a bigger move up into here. So we have a fair value gap too, set at 74, right, on the 2 minute. If we get too far up into this zone, I would almost shift this to be wherever it got into that zone, and then I would shift it to be 50% of that move. And that's when I would be looking for the push out. like I said, looking for. It doesn't mean you're going to get it. $618. Right, straight back to VWAP. Wow. Okay. Good times. Excuse me. Okay, yeah. So now we're recovering. I mean, dude, that's a 786. 78% would be right here ish. So you got 618, right? 50, 618 either way, and then the next one would be the 786, 23.6. So we got a big shift out. I'm going to overlay this. It's going to get a little bit ugly for a second, but watch this. All right, so here we could make a showing right here at, I don't know, 41, 42, 41.50. Yeah. Yeah, Kyle, we're just right back into the deal. We recovered a lot of that bar, though. I don't know if you were listening there. We recovered a lot of that move, which was a big move. I mean, that's a giant move. Right at open. Love to have been short for like 40 points there. All right. 800. So now we're rattling the can. All right. I need some water, jeez. Look like a 2-minute bayonet right there. Look at that bayonet. It really didn't have a level, though. That's the only thing. Is you could call it off of this, but it really have a location per se, other than the 50% mark. Well, that's a heck of a bayonet. Like I said, I like to get about 3/4 of those sometimes. Sometimes with the location and the event. Like Kyle keeps going in and out. So yeah, potential to here, right? And basically what we're saying is like 50% of this was here, right? Boom, 50% back is here. 618's here. 786 is here, so we pierced the 50% pretty hard. I would be looking for this to come back into this zone and see how it responds, because now we're 50% of this here to here. I hope that makes sense. 50% from here to here, pushed back all the way to here. Okay? Now we shot past it. So now 50% from here to here equals here. Doesn't have to happen, but it happens a lot. It looks like it's about to happen right now.
Order filled.
Or not. Dang. Yeah, I mean, it still looks like it's about to happen right now. Don't get... Ah! Barely got me. Dang. So here it goes. Are you serious? What? Come on. Okay, well that kind of sucked. God, it's still gonna do it though. Doesn't have to. Again, that was the idea. Wow. Okay, that is not the way to do things. Get 15 bucks, 30 bucks, 105, 150, 135 and then lose 300. Not a good strategy. Of course, that isn't exactly my strategy, but I thought I had a solid entry there too. All right, I got to get this stuff off my chart so I can see. Oh, okay. There's the bayonet. Off a location. Nice. Wow. Dang, I missed that. All right, cool. Very cool. All right. We're still in good shape, though. I want this to come in here before I really like to shift, if we even shifted. Oh yeah, I'd like to see that filled up. Or at least a lot of it anyway. You see that, Kyle? See where we have this kind of gappy area right here? That also equals 50% of this move back. We didn't get it. Oh, I totally got stopped out right before I would have got filled too. On the next bar, but all right, what are we doing? This almost looks long. This is starting to push out and create a momentum change. But we're sitting dead on the VWAP. Can't believe that didn't push a little bit further, like into here. How many more times are we going to hit that, Kyle? How many more times are we going to push up into here without punching out? That could have been the last time. So I've got this in the right direction up. Well, I said the right direction, whatever. It says up. This says up, which it did that. But then now we run into all this, all this stuff back in here. So opening range is here. No. Yeah, here. Let's mark that out. Not over the vertical line. Yep. Here to here. I'm going to run it a little above. All right, yeah. So that's our opening range at 9:30 because we haven't breached it. This candle tipped out down here, and now we are past 9:45. So that's our 15-minute opening range right there. Usually plays out a lot of times later on. So if we got above it and back tested it and pushed out, great. If we get below it, back tested and push out, great. Look how this did this and showed the momentum shift, and it shifted right there. I got caught up with this.